Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm back again with yet another video. Now this video was very exciting for me, and we're gonna be talking about nails. So a lot of people who watched my previous video on the epilator had asked me that, what is it different that I'm doing for my nails, because my nails seem to be in a good shape. Now there's a secret I want to tell you. I have always been a person who's had a habit of biting nails. So for me to reach this has been a very long and difficult journey. If you want to know what I did to stop biting my nails and let my nails grow, do let me know in the comments, and I will be more than happy to make a video for you on that. So I've divided this video into two parts. The very first part, I'll be talking about some basic nail care tips to keep your nails looking shiny and healthy, and this is going to be nothing fancy. It's just basic things that you can take care of while you're at home. And the second part of my video, which I'm very excited about, and I've been requested from a lot of people also, is how to apply nail paint and keep it the maximum from getting it chipped. So this is how my nails are looking right now. Okay, and I have not done anything different. It's a regular nail paint. I've not used a gel nail paint or anything of that sort. But yes, this sort of nail paint, along with my daily activities, lasts me somewhere around 5 to 7 days without showing any signs of chipping. This was not the case earlier, but I did take care of certain things which helps my nail paint to stick longer, stay longer without getting chipped. So without waiting too much, let's get started into the video. At the end of the video, I'll also be giving you a bonus tip about how you can keep your nails healthy, and something I have been doing and it has worked wonders for me. So stay tuned and make sure you watch till the end of the video. The very first thing that I want to talk about is leaving your nails bare. So when I say bare, I mean do not apply nail paint every now and then. Applying nail paints very frequently leads to yellowish nails. Now this happens because you've mostly covered your nail with a nail paint, and the surface of your nail is not getting enough air to breathe. It's not getting enough fresh air. It's always coated by a chemical, and you may not notice this right in the beginning, but over a period of time you'll start seeing that your nails are becoming more and more brittle, and they are becoming more and more yellow. So to avoid this, you must leave your nails without a nail paint, and I do that for at least 2 weeks in a month. So it may not be at a stretch, but yes, I do love to give gaps between putting on my nail paint. The second thing that I want to talk about is stop the use of acetone or any of these chemical nail polish removers that you get in the market. Acetone is a very harsh chemical, and it does a lot of damage to your nails. It does more damage than you can actually see, and I totally don't advise on using an acetone to remove your nail paint. Now what should you do if you don't use acetone? Stay till the next part of my video, and I will tell you exactly what I use to remove my nail paint. And trust me guys, it's very nourishing. It's very healthy, and I have seen a lot of change since the time I've switched to that particular product. The next thing is nourishing your nails. Now nourishing your nails is a very important thing, because the most that we use in our day-to-day lives is our hands, and hence our nails as well. So due to a lot of washing of hands and a lot of washing of utensils and other things that we do every now and then, we do expose our hands and our nails to a lot of harsh chemicals. So it's very important that you show that extra care not only to your hands but your nails as well. Now what you can do is you need not go rush and buy a new nail nourishing cream or anything of that sort. If you are using a hand cream, which you must because it's very important, you can just use the same hand cream and massage a little bit of it onto your nails. Maybe once or twice in a day is a good enough time. A tip that I can give you is that on my work table I've placed a hand cream, and next to my bed I've placed a hand cream. So at both times, whenever I have a look at it, I just take on some and I apply it onto my hands and massage my hands gently. Now Nourishment can also be done using a lot of oils. So if you do have any sort of vegetable oil, that will also work. If you have olive oil, that works great. If you have vitamin E oil, that works wonders for your nails as well. So you need not go for any, special cream, and you need not just rush in and buy, but do make sure that you give that nourishment to your nails that is required. That brings me to my next point, that every time you nourish your nails, you're applying a cream or an oil, it's very, very important to give your nails that massage. So once you give your nails a massage, the blood circulation around your nails becomes better, and automatically the growth of the nail, the health of the nail, the health of the cuticles around your nails becomes very, very good. And it's a very important and essential step. Yes, we know we're very busy, we do miss out these small, very, very small things in life, but as long as you're using a cream or an oil to nourish your nails and hands, you might as well just go one step further and massage your nails for a bit. The next point that I want, and I feel is very, very important, is often our love for long nails is so much, that we don't know when is the right time to actually cut those nails and file those nails. Now, the problem with a lot of people is that since our diet is not that good and we're not taking, a lot of healthy food, somewhere our nails also suffer the brunt, and they do become brittle. They become they're very easily breakable. So what I would advise you is that you don't start growing your nails too long. The longer your nails are, there is a higher tendency of them getting chipped off from a place that will make your fingers look very, very not polished. You can obviously choose a length that you are comfortable with, but what I would advise and what I like to keep is something like this. Now, it's not something which is very, very short. Yeah, so coming back, I was saying that obviously it's up to you to decide how long nails you want to keep, but it's advisable that you keep them short and you keep them well filed. So if they break or if they chip, make sure that you give them a proper shape right there and then, because if you just leave it in that broken condition, it's going to get damaged further. One very important point, and I cannot stop stressing on it more, is to use a good quality nail paint, guys. There is no argument that is valid when it comes to the quality of nail paints, because those 10 rupees and 20 rupees nail paint that you get in the market, those are from God knows what kind of company, and the kind of chemicals that they use and the kind of exposure your nails get to those chemicals is really, really crazy, and I really don't advise you. Go for a fewer nail paints, but do buy branded ones, do buy good ones, because at least you're assured of the quality of the nail paint. A lot of these fake and cheap nail paints actually cause a lot of damage. That's the reason why your nails become so brittle. Although I have myself not used those for years and years, maybe I did use them sometime when I was in college, but I soon realized that it's not doing any good to my nails. So I completely kept off it, and I would strongly advise you to do that as well. The next thing that I want to talk about is about buffing your nails and polishing your nails. I know it's a time-taking process when you're filing your nails, and we don't have that much time in our busy lives. It does take just a few minutes when you're filing and cutting your nails to go ahead and buff them and polish them. This removes all the dead skin, all the debris, all the things that you come in contact with and are settled on your nail. It keeps your nails looking sparkling clean. I personally do it once a month, and I think that's a good enough interval for you to buff and polish your nails. My last point, however, a very important point, is that a lot of us do manicures at home, and we do end up pushing our cuticles and clipping our cuticles at home. All I want you to keep in mind is do not be very aggressive with your cuticles, because the skin around your nails is again very, very sensitive. So if you do end up pulling cuticles which are actually deeply embedded into your skin, you might get a cut, you might get abrasions, and it's not good, because once you start getting them, you'll see that in and around your nail area you'll keep getting a lot of chipped skin, But if you do want to do it at home, just be a little careful. Don't be too aggressive. Don't try to pull something that's not coming out too easily. In the process of, getting those very, very clean nails, you will end up hurting yourself. So yeah, do take that extra care. It goes all the way. Now let's get started with part 2 of the video that I'm really, really excited about, because I've discovered this and I've found this so helpful for me that my nails don't chip that easily. Usually I used to have a day or two when my nail paint used to start chipping, and then I had to either reapply it or remove it, or it was a very crazy process and I did not enjoy it. In fact, most of the times I used to just leave my nails bare, because who would go through such a pain of reapplying nail paint every now and then. This is what it is after 5 days of applying the nail paint. So keep watching and I'll tell you the steps that I follow so that my nail paint doesn't chip and lasts me really long. Okay, so what you can see here is how my nails look at the moment. As you can see, they are pretty chipped, and the steps that I'm going to tell you now will make you last them really long and stay for a long time without chipping. To remove my nail paint, I'm using Cara nail polish remover wipes. These are enriched with vitamin E oil and olive oil, and they're completely acetone free. These wipes are very, very nourishing, and you will not feel any sort of dryness after you have removed your nail paint using these wipes. Also, since they do not contain acetone, these are a very healthy and a good option. I am using the lemon flavor wipe. However, they also come in strawberry and rose flavors. A single pack contains 30 wipes, and with one single wipe, I'm able to remove the nail paint of both my hands. What I normally like to do is I firstly make all my nails moistened with the oil on the wipe, and then I continue to wipe the fingers one by one so that it comes off more easily. All the nail paint has been removed from my nails, and you can see how effectively this remover has removed the nail paint, and that too without acetone. Next up, I use this 7-in-1 nail tool that basically helps me to file my nails from the shape to refining the shape and smoothing the edges. Further, it helps me to condition my nails, to smoothen them, then move on to buffing my nails, and finally polishing my nails. This gives it a very smooth, finished and polished look. Next up, I'm using this vitamin E capsule. These are very easily available in the market, and I'm going to be taking a small drop on each of my finger and massage them into my nails and cuticles. After massaging the nail, take a cotton ball and remove all the excess vitamin E oil from the nail. This step is extremely important to ensure that no extra oil is on the nail. If there is any oil that remains, it will not let the nail paint stick to the nail and will cause it to chip, and that is not something that we are looking for. In case you don't wish to apply any nail paint, you can leave it at this step and you are good to go. However, I will move on to apply the nail paint and show you what way you can apply the nail paint so that it does not chip and it does stay for longer. But at this point, you can just see that how nourished and how polished my nails are looking, and they are quite shiny too. The nail paint that I'm using is from Chambord and one of my favorites. I have lost the writing on the nail paint. However, it continues to be a favorite because of its smoothness and the way it sticks to the nails. It does not chip that easily. I will list down another few of my favorite brands so that you can have a look at that and make your pick. To apply the nail paint, just take a small amount and put it over your nails in the least number of strokes that is possible. Now, what you need to do to avoid early chipping is you need to close the open ends. If you can see on the sides, I sort of interlock the nail paint so that it does not come out, it does not chip easily. The interlocking of the nail paint does away with any areas where the nail paint is not completely in contact with the nail. This avoids chipping, or this sort of avoids early chipping. So what you need to do is ensure that not only you put the nail paint in the vertical direction, but also on the sides of the nail you sort of rub your brush so that there's nail paint on the edges as well. For the second coat, I will repeat the same process, only more carefully. I will ensure that all the edges of my nails are sealed very well with the nail paint. Now for this, you need to ensure that the nail paint that you're using is not very dry, because when you're moving them in the sideways direction to seal the nail, if it is dry, it will lead to strokes which will be evident and the nail polish will not look well finished. Once done with applying the nail paint, now I will take a Q-tip and dip it in a nail paint remover or acetone. Now for this step, acetone or nail paint remover is important because you cannot do so with the wipes that I use. However, we are barely using the acetone or the remover. If you don't want to use an acetone at all, the alternate option is to use a cuticle protector. I will try and look for some options available in India and link them down in the description box. Now that is a very good method to avoid any spillage of nail paint, or to avoid any glitter particles or shimmer getting to stick to your cuticles or your skin around the cuticles while you are doing nail art. So that's a very handy cuticle protector that you can keep with you in case you don't want to go through this process of removing the excess nail paint using a Q-tip. And we're done. So you can see how freshly and beautifully painted nails these are. The main tip to avoid chipping of nails early is to interlock your nail paint. That trick has really helped me a lot, and I'm sure it will do the same for you as well. If you've been successful to make it through the video, here's your bonus tip. So guys, I have been using multivitamins as a part of my daily routine. This was not done just for my nails or anything. I mean, this was just done because the diet that we eat, the food that we eat, often lacks a lot of minerals, a lot of vitamins, and it's very important as you are growing older to substitute or to give your body the kind of nutrition that it requires. So I have been taking multivitamins, but they've been prescribed by my doctor, so I'm not going to take any names here. You know, I'm not going to tell you what is the brand that I use, what I use, but yes, what I can definitely tell you is that consult a doctor, see what you're lacking, you know, what are the diet requirements that you need, and complement your diet with those vitamins and minerals. It does not only work for your nails, it works for the overall health of your skin, your body, your hair, your nails, your hands, everything. So like, I wouldn't advise you anything that I'm not 100% sure about, but taking these vitamins has really helped me. And do consult a doctor, figure out what is it that you need to take, because I'm not a doctor here. I'm just sharing what has worked for me, and this has really worked wonders for me. If you did find this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I do make a lot of videos on skincare, hair care, lifestyle, and other things, other aspects related to my life and how I feel I can add value to yours as well. also hit that bell notification icon so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Guys, do follow me on Instagram. I do some IGTV videos. I would love to have you guys as a part of my family there. Bye bye and stay safe.